Welcome to round two. Generation D20.com. JMats here. Yes, I want to play first, and that's very keepable, especially on the play. I can have enough mana to get to my Jailbreaker. I have a Guild Gate to make him better. I have a Rogue's Passage to make him even better. And the Shambler, that does count as a swamp. So the Shambler can be sneaky. And Rhino is actually a pretty good follow-up play as well. So he's got his Guild Mage. So winning a race against this guy could be a challenge. The nice thing about the Rhino is it's can't be decreased by Mr. Rick Motti, attorney at law, and so I'm unable to use that ability. You actually can do some blocks, whereas normally gets that out and you just don't have any options. So, does he have a third land? Ultimate price. Well, if that was the ultimate price, then so be it. I've paid it. There's a Jailbreaker. And Rick Motti now has to decide whether he can attack or not. Looks like he chooses not to, or has decided he can't. So we're gonna crack back at him. See if we can get in for 4. And kind of fun thing here. Let's go ahead and put out the decoy. Since we have the giant growth, if he plays something that he doesn't want to block with, so we can do the paralyzing grasp there. Misplay on his part. If he had attacked first, he could have gotten some added value out of that. Why don't we just Shambler right onto that decoy. And go ahead and kill his creature. We also put him in a point where he kind of has to kill him, or he's not going to be able to play many of his cards. And if this is, okay, Jailbreaker, which he probably is thinking, oh, that'll trade, and we're not actually going to be able to trade. So we'll send him in. He's forced to block. Make him bigger. And kill your relevant creature. And then get out another dude. Okay, so thrill kill actually does pretty good work versus our guy. So I could Guildmage and attack in. I could 2-for-1 him. I think Guildmage is maybe the best play here. So now he's a very intimidating guy. And we do that and that. So Sluice Boy is probably trading with Electromancer. And he's taken 5. And then, what does he have? Big Bad Bird, Trader's Instinct. Ooh, on that, killing the Guildmage, who's forced to block. That's a pretty good play. So at this point, I almost think we just make him unblockable. And attack in until he shows that he can stop this. Puts him on a 3-turn clock. Don't really need to put anything else on the board if that's enough. And if not, if this is like a Blood Fray Giant, he might try to get a clock of his own. But if he doesn't attack, then good for us. Unblockable again. Attack. And that puts him on a 1-turn clock. Has to have an answer. And we would be able to play out a Rhino and then make him unblockable the following turn if he does have an answer. Okay, so he's getting in there for a fair amount of damage. We got 10, it looks like. Okay. And one last time. Let's get there. Sure enough. Got the win. Looks like he has a pretty aggressive deck of his own. And didn't see any flyers. Do I still think Slitherhead kind of gets outclassed, so I'm okay upgrading to Trestle Troll. I'll submit that. Let's see. Yeah, that's a keepable hand. Not great in that we have no green sources, but we have 2 cards we can play without getting a single land. Now we have 3 cards we can play. And imp, I'll probably wait until we have Shambler in the yard already. Okay. So my life with the throw kill cult. Attacks in. I'll go ahead and Shambler. Electrickery, I could see that coming out here. If not, I ain't afraid of no ghost. Oh, we're still at declare attackers. There we go. So yes, I'm blocking. Yes, we're trading. End of turn. Okay, as far as Flash goes, no Hussar patrol here. Get out the imp. Bring in the imp. The imp's asleep. Wake him up. He's backlashing me for one. It really could have been worse if I had gotten an extra land and gotten the Jailbreaker. Jailbreaker's a bit of a slap. So here we go again. Two more. Whittle and Piddle. Is that all this deck can do? Go for another imp. And maybe. Okay, so he was just stocking up this turn. I can appreciate that. A little short on land. A little scared of what he's going to do with 6 cards and 5 mana. But that wasn't so much what I was scared of. I mean, Dynacharge hits pretty hard, but if I can gain some life with Imp here, that will help. We do continue to apply some significant pressure. He's putting the team in front. So he must not have Dynacharge at least at hand. Ultimate Price. I believe he's packing that somewhere. So, coming in for 3. Real question is, what else is he doing to me? No play yet. Here, I think we just go ahead and swing. And sure enough, there's the ultimate price. We've paid it. Kinda saw that coming. So now we don't want to pay the life. And we're breaking out. We're breaking in. Doesn't really say which direction he's breaking. Just that something's definitely getting broken. Okay, he's down to 1 card in hand. That puts us in a pretty good spot. We can Guild Mage to sneak our friend through. That puts him a turn away, though he may not realize it, or he may concede. So that goblin's doing some work. And he presses it back. Okay. So if we give him that again, attack with him. If he has answer, he could have played it. We're playing it safe though. Okay, so swinging with Rage Mitt. He's going to be holding big old sword. So I'll go back up to 6, but I have much less to fear now that he's tapped out with all of that. Especially if he moves the saber here, yeah. There's just nothing he can do that's that damning on a single turn. So it may have been a slow way of doing it, but it was an effective way of doing it. Might as well do it to him. Should be able to get through for lethal. Can't think of any one casting cost card that could save him here. So, are we there? We got it. Another win. And looks like my opponents have already gotten done with their game, so I'm playing against Diver. Oh, I thought I was playing him this round. Nope, I'm playing against Diver for the championship in a minute 38. And hopefully you'll come back and watch that.